Hello everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. Welcome to our live stream this evening, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Of course, it depends on where you're tuning in from. So good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Thank you for being here with us. So this is a personal mini reading live stream, giving you guys the opportunity to go ahead and request a personal mini reading with me. So let's get started. All right, guys, so welcome. And if this is your first time tuning in, we started to call these Super Chat live streams when we first started doing them, but we now offer them available as well through Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal. So it's for a minimum $9.99 here today, guys. If anyone is interested in a personal mini reading, that's why we're here. So we never know how long these are going to be. It could be 5 minutes. It could be, I think the longest we've done was 3.5 hours. I've got my daughter Cameron in the comments here. She's the moderator. So if you have any questions about requesting a reading, feel free to ask. So what we're looking at here, or what I'm looking for, is for names, sun signs, brief background, and one focused question for a personal mini reading. All right, guys, so Tarot Fairy on the Prairie. Hello, how are you? I believe so. So just double check there for me, please. Hi there. So I'd love to know what I need to focus on in love and work for the next month. I'm having questions regarding my job and my twin flame journey. Absolutely. I believe that's V, right? V, is that you? I know it looks familiar. We do so many readings, so if you could please refresh my memory and then just provide me with the sun signs again, please. And I'd be happy to look at that for you. All right, so let's go ahead and start with your twin flame here and see what we can tap into there. All right, so give me 1 second. Yes, it is V. Hi there, how are you? All right, so Cameron, go ahead and get that down for me. And thank you for the 1111. So if you're just tuning in, guys, this gives you the opportunity for your own personal mini reading here. We're also offering the one card pull for $4.99 if you just need a yes or no answer to your question, whatever it is. And it doesn't necessarily just have to be about love and romance. We've looked at situations pertaining to finances, career, things of that nature. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some insight pertaining to abundance, work, finances. Let's see what that energy looks like here for you, V. All right, let me grab those decks. Give me 1 second here. 1 second. And what was the sun sign for that, Cam?
Cancer.
Cancer, okay. All right, V, so we'll do your reading shortly. All right. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on V, Cancer energy. Focusing on the work environment, abundance, prosperity, finances. What are the energies surrounding that, please? All right, let's give you that clarity that you're looking for here. Organize for success is what's coming through to get things started. And it does say do not let the word organize intimidate you, as it is simply a way for you to ensure clarity of purpose. Organizing your thoughts, your reports, your living and workspace, and your finances will help you know and plan your next action steps. So, you know, it's one of those things where if your surroundings are organized, if that is in order, then it helps to be able to manifest what it is that you are in need of it in that area. All right, so let's go ahead and grab a card from this other deck here. This is the Money and Career Oracle. All right, let's see, V, what it is that you need to know, and then we'll take a look at your Twin Flame Scorpio. What else? What other energies do you need to know about? Oh, look at that. Anoint your wallet, purse, cards, feet with money oils. So if you have access to that, go for it. Okay, let's grab one more card. This is actually a cool deck. It's called Hustle. It's by Fire Witch Tarot. Just FYI, just profanity alert because some of the cards contain that. Let's see what other energies you need to know about. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on V, Cancer. All right, here we go. Ooh, look at this. It says this is your year. So maybe so far, you know, it hasn't felt like it, but we still have a few months to this year, right? So let's go ahead and see what we can bring forward. That's a pretty cool energy. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on V, Cancer. Money matters, finances, work environment for the next month. It seems it's presenting itself for the remainder of the year. Okay, here we go. Wow, look at this. So you've got the Four of Wands popping up, and we haven't even started to look at your twin flame situation, and we've already got it coming through here. However, this is also a great card, V, when it comes to your job, your work environment, your vocation, your life purpose. This right here represents that 1111 number. How fitting is that, right? So it's telling you that you're actually on the right path. Whatever feels right in your heart space when it comes to your vocation, you're on the right path. This could also be a wish that might be able to manifest for you in the 3D when it comes to that. But, you know, I can't help but notice, I mean, the key words right here, it does say twin flames. So, I mean, how fitting and cool is that? So let me go ahead and set that aside over here. All right, so this right here creates a very strong foundation in your life. That's actually a really nice energy here. What else? What else do you need to know about? So you do have the energy of the Queen of Pentacles coming through here, which I really do like that, because the Queen of Pentacles, as you can see, somebody who's very giving, somebody who is very generous. And it's one of those things where if you are coming from a place of gratitude, coming from a place of generosity, then that in turn is what you will be able to attract your way. You also have the Seven of Cups here. So when it comes to work, when it comes to finances, when it comes to abundance, when it comes to your life purpose, you've got many options right here. So whatever it is that you're doing right now, if it feels like it's a passion of yours rather than just a job, perhaps you've made the right choice. But if not, if you're just getting up in the morning and if it's just a job and it doesn't feed your soul, this is telling you, you know, you don't have to just settle for a mundane job or it's just going to work and nothing more. You certainly can switch that up. You know, a change of scenery, maybe a switch in career could also be an option, because it is telling you this is your year to bring all of that abundance in. We also have the Ace of Swords coming through right here. So this is giving you the necessary clarity. It's like that breakthrough, that epiphany to put yourself on the right path, as I mentioned, you know, and this is also giving you just a clearer mind to be able to perhaps cut out certain energies that no longer serve a purpose for you. And this right here is really giving you a fresh start in that area as well. You've got the world right here, so old cycles perhaps are phasing out. This is also giving you a new cycle to welcome in, perhaps as this year comes to an end, entering into 2023, you've got new cycles, new opportunities, new doors to open as well when it comes to your job and work environment. So all of that stuff looks really amazing. I like that. We also have Six of Pentacles right here. This is equal give and take. So whatever it is that you do get from your job, let me read some of the stuff you've said here. Okay. I have this gut feeling my person's coming home even though we've never been together. Oh, okay. I have a new job and I'm not sure if it's where I should be. Interesting, because I'm kind of getting that vibe, that feeling like even if it is a new job, there's still something else that might be calling you. You know, maybe you feel that in your heart. So you'll find that out soon enough. If there isn't that equal give and take that this card represents, if you're not getting from it as much as they are receiving from you, then you'll know rather quickly that that's really not the lifelong situation for you. Okay, so trust that. Let's see what else here. We have the Two of Cups, and then we have the Chariot. So in this particular reading, you have to do what you love. You have to do what you're passionate about. It's something that you know fits you like a glove. And this, of course, represents the fact that you can overcome whatever your struggles and obstacles are. This right here representing that triumphant outcome. So things will eventually start moving for you. And it's going to move in a very positive light. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at your twin flame situation here. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me get organized. But that looks really good, V, as far as how things will be going career-wise. All right, let's take a look at your twin flame, your divine masculine. Yes, going with the flow and trusting the universe will guide you. Absolutely. Hi, Nancy. Welcome, welcome. How are you? I see your request, so we'll get to that shortly. Okay. All right, here we go. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on V, Cancer, and the twin flame Scorpio. What is that energy looking like? All right, let's take a look at your twin flame here. Okay, we have this confident energy. Let's see what else. But we do have this takeoff card coming forward. Let's see what else here. Okay, so there's this possibility that your twin could be conflicted. Whenever I see this particular card, V, it reminds me of a conflict, possibly due to a third element. It doesn't necessarily have to be a third party. You know, take that if it makes sense for the situation there. But, you know, sometimes it can represent that. So it could also be perhaps that your person here, they kind of waver between feeling confident and conflicted. So what's up with that? Wanting to find peace, but unable to at this point in time. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some tarot and see what's up with that. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on V, Cancer, and the connection with the twin flame, divine masculine Scorpio. All right, let's take a look here. Ooh, well, we do have the Magician coming through right here. Tools of manifestation. So I feel a lot of this falls on your twins' shoulders. If they're really wanting to manifest something with you, then they're going to have to figure out why they're conflicted, you know? Let me read your comments here. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. We had that takeoff card last reading. Ah, okay. So your twin is still in that energy. Maybe there's a reason why they're not quite ready to stick around, you know? Wow. But we do have the Magician. So, I mean, this is a great card as far as being able to bring your twin flame in and to be able to create this amazing relationship with them. But if they are in takeoff mode, then that could be part of the conflict. Not quite sure if they're able to dedicate themselves fully to the connection at this point in time. But look at this. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Cups coming in. In this particular deck here, it does say new romance. And then we do have the Empress. You represent the divine feminine here. But there is this conflict. And so I can't help but feel that possibly there might be a third person, a third element that might be preventing your twin flame from fully committing at this point in time. So maybe the timing could be off here as well. Let's see, what else do we need to know here? Okay, so we've got this Tower card coming through here, V, and it's right next to Peace. So because he's conflicted as far as a particular situation or something going on in the connection, he might, until he's able to really figure himself out, create this Tower where you guys might ultimately distance yourself from each other. Let's see, I feel he needs to take the first step. We had a tiff and been in no communication. That could also be represented by that Tower right there. And look at this. We still see the Six of Pentacles coming through here also. There has to be that equality. There has to be that dedication to the partnership from both ends. And that might not be happening at this point in time. You know, and it could also explain that because of the fact that you guys are not talking at this point in time. But we do have the Star right here, you know, that wish that can still manifest. And not to give you false hope here, but the Star can represent that somebody can still be guided back to you, even though you guys might have had a falling out and currently in separation and in that takeoff mode right there. This right here, when it comes to your twin flame, they really do have to focus on themselves at this point in time, because the Ace of Cups can represent the fact that they need to love themselves first to be able to fill that cup. We also have the Six of Wands. We do have the Seven of Pentacles. We do have the Temperance. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. So what this is indicating here, V, there's this solo type energy coming forward from your twin flame. And it's interesting that we've got the Seven of Pentacles and the Temperance card. Both of these cards represent a slow energy, slow pace, like needing patience for something to manifest, for something to happen. So it's not happening right here, right now, but I still am picking up that it has the potential for things to move forward and be successful should you guys get to a place where you can reconnect and come back together. Right now, he's in this solo, independent type vibe where he's kind of just doing his own thing maybe, or biding his time, or due to these conflicts and in that takeoff mode, wanting to restore peace, but timing is a little bit off here. So Sagittarius season, which the Temperance card is picking up off of, could be when something happens by way of that communication, you know, and I know that that's like a month or so away, but he might need that time to really figure things out and clear out that conflict. Because if it doesn't represent a third individual, then he just needs to be able to clear that energy for himself. He could just be conflicted within his own self. Okay, let me read. I think he's waking up and I'm fully awakened. Both working on ourselves. I feel that's good. Life will bring us together if it's meant to be. Absolutely. So have patience. The Seven of Pentacles, it's a wait and see card. So it's just not the right time to be able to figure all of this out right here. And then we do have the Three of Wands. We also have the Knight of Cups, true romance, very romantic. There is this need to focus on what the future has in store for the two of you. I feel absolutely, a lot of it falls on your twin flame Scorpio to be able to determine when the right time is for that. So keep focusing on yourself. You know, you have a lot going on here. And as long as you're able to fill your own cup and your twin is able to do the same in time, who knows, maybe around Sagittarius season is when this can happen, but it does require patience here. Okay, so I hope that helps you out, V, in the meantime. And hopefully for a future live stream, we can dig a little bit deeper. Thank you so much for your question. All right. Personally, I don't want to be with someone who's broken, just working on healing. Absolutely. Yep. That would serve you well. Thank you so much. All right. So let's move on to Nancy's request. Okay. All right. Here's V. All right, Nancy, let's take a look at your situation here. All right. Question. Will moving to an apartment in Panorama City be good for me? Also, Midori has gone distant. Is she hiding someone from me or just overwhelmed? Okay, let's take a look at that. All right, as far as moving, let me see, what am I drawn to here? Let's see if it would actually be a good thing for you. I'm going to tap into that abundant energy as well and see if that would be a lucrative move for you. All right, here we go. If you're just now tuning in, guys, this is a live stream where we do focus on giving you guys the opportunity to get your own personal mini reading. So it's available either through Superchat or any of the options down below. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else we can figure out here. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Nancy, Gemini. Please bring forward a message of abundance regarding a potential move to Panorama City. Let's see what that energy is. This is interesting. We have employment change coming through here. Let's see what else. Are you thinking of moving jobs as well, Nancy, or just moving like to a different place? Let's see. Dreams of abundance. Okay. So we do have the career path that's leading you to a higher direction. That's coming through. But regardless, if it's not pertaining to your career, obviously you're focused on moving to a different city, but it does represent positive changes to support whatever dreams you have at this point in time, your priorities, whatever it is that you're passionate about, your life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. So in a way, it's still picking up off of the potential move to another city. You're being supported through this card. And then we do have the dreams of abundance. Wow, I just got a new job offer. Ooh, could be that as well. So dreams of abundance. As you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal. So if that's something that you already do, maybe there's a pattern there or a specific message that jumps out at you. But if you haven't already done that, that might be something to consider. And it does say it could contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your desires into reality, whether that's job related, whether that's moving to a new place. But so far, just these two cards, it is telling me that the potential certainly is there. I am guided to pull from this deck as well. Let's see. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Nancy, Gemini, and a potential move to Panorama City. All right, here we go. Ooh, this is interesting. Okay, so we have this energy of grief. But look at that. Free yourself. This is your life. Don't live it restricted by your past or the opinions of others. Write a new story. And I kind of pick up off of that new vibe right here. This for me could equate to, let's just say, people that have caused you grief, either in a job-related situation or even relationships, you know, and there's this newness coming through when it comes to that energy. So whatever has made you sad in the past, or it's upset you and frustrated you, you are being directed to free yourself from that type of situation. And a move could certainly help you to be able to bring in something different, as well as a potential new job here. Okay, so let's grab some tarot. You're focusing on moving, getting a new job. Applied for a job and got the call today, and applied for apartment. So wondering about that decision. Okay, just based off of that, I'm really feeling it would be a very good move for you. You're being directed to free yourself from where you've been and to move forward. Look at this. So here we are again with the Four of Wands, definitely coming through here today. And we do have the twin flame reference, just like earlier, but this right here in this particular instance, since we're focusing on your home life, you're wanting to move to a new place, this right here represents that very happy home life. You know, it represents a good foundation in the home. It represents that life moving forward would be stable and secure. So it's established. That is definitely coming through as a very good move for you. Absolutely. We do have the Emperor, okay, coming forward, representing a divine masculine. Okay, whoever represents the masculine energy. This could also be someone of authority. So it could even be a landlord. It could be somebody at that building that is in charge. It could be a manager somewhere along those lines in the home environment. This is somebody who ensures that everything runs well, you know, law and order. We also have the Lover's card. So you obviously have to love where you live. You have to love where you are. It's your home. It's some place that would make you very happy. So just the energy that I'm picking up, and this, of course, is all about choices and decisions. So I feel you got to follow your gut. If it feels right for you moving to Panorama City, as well as perhaps accepting a new job, you have to feel right in your heart space. You know, you got to feel the chemistry with the place as well as a potential new job. It's got to be something that fits you well. So here's the thing too. Okay, so we've got the Four of Cups, and then we have the Three of Wands. So what I gather from these two right next to each other, you don't want to miss the opportunity at something amazing coming your way. You know, you don't want to look back and realize, oh shoot, I should have moved. I should have gone for it, rather than being in this energy, grieving or upset, or, you know, just that type of energy where you're unhappy, not moving or not accepting an opportunity. So it's time to free yourself, as it says. It's time for you to look forward, look ahead, and actually welcome in the new year, perhaps, with all of these amazing new opportunities. And that includes a new home, and that could certainly pertain to a new position, a new job as well. So that looks pretty good. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the situation with Midori here. See what's going on there. All right, give me 1 second here. 1 sec. All right, so let's see. So there is this distance between the two of you. Let's see, is she hiding someone from me? All right, let's grab some insight here, focusing on that. Give me 1 sec. I'm guided to which deck? Okay. All right, let's go ahead and see. Yeah, I was scared of all these changes, but I feel I will feel free and better being. Absolutely. I agree with you. I think that would be a very good opportunity for you. All right, let's go ahead and focus on Midori and see what's up. Why is Midori being distant? All right, angels and spirit guides, please. Oh my gosh, I know I should know this by now. Midori is Scorpio, correct? Just clarify that, please, for me, Nancy, in the comments. Or is she Virgo? Sorry, I've done so many readings. My brain is just... Can you check, Cameron?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure I'm tapped into the right energy here. Okay, she said yes. She's Scorpio. Scorpio. Okay. Thank you. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at Midori. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Midori, Scorpio, and Nancy, Gemini. Okay. So we've got lust coming through. We've got untouchable. We do have true love. We have I love you coming through here. What is up with this? Okay. She's kind of coming through as that untouchable type vibe. But there's this intensity in the connection, the chemistry. Right. Norma is the Gemini. I should know that by now. Okay, let's see. We have music coming through. Okay. We clearly see these very intense energies from these two cards. True love, I love you. And I know that in previous readings that we've done, things were moving really fast, but that you guys had talked about wanting to go a little slower. So let's go ahead and grab some tarot here and see what's going on here. I feel the love is still here. There could be certain songs or music that either Midori or you listen to, Nancy. You're surrounded by Virgos. I'm a Virgo too. Maybe that's why you're guided to me. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. And also maybe pay attention to some of the songs that you're guided to listen to. All right, let's see here. What is untouchable? Why is this coming through? Look at this, Two of Cups. I mean, it's true love. It's an intense connection. The sexual chemistry could also be reflected by that lust card. However, I can kind of also feel that there's this possible interest that Midori might be having towards another person, but it's coming through as untouchable. So I don't think it's going to pan out into anything, because this one, the connection between the two of you is where it's at. So Midori simply needs to figure that out. It's not something that you can help Midori figure out. We do have the Ace of Pentacles, so there's that message of abundance again, but it needs to come from Midori, that that offer, that stability, the security in the relationship. Let's see, that solid offer. We do have sevens coming through. Look at this. Okay, so the Chariot, Seven of Cups, both of these are, especially the Chariot, pretty positive. Okay, and then Seven of Cups having other options, or there could again be somebody else trying to get in on the picture when it comes to Midori here. Let's see, as soon as Scorpio season hit, she switched. She's going through family issues, but it seems like it's something else. Okay, well, we do have these many options and possibilities coming through here, but as you can see, it's right next to I love you. And this is what I'm ultimately feeling with these cards, Nancy, that regardless of whatever is happening in the 3D between you and Midori, at the end of the day, I really do feel you guys will overcome this, whatever ups and downs you guys are going through right now. You're coming in with the energy of the Queen of Cups, you know, that very intuitive vibe. And I know it's not easy to not really know what's going on here. So trust your gut, trust your heart on this one, and pay attention again to the lyrics, music that you happen to run across when it comes to the connection. We do have the Hierophant coming forward. So there perhaps are lessons to be learned in this connection, but it's also a card of commitment here, you know, so it's part of the journey perhaps for Midori to realize that the feelings are still here. We've got 2 cards that have the keywords of true love. This is interesting too, that we've got the Death card popping up like that, and the Death card represents Scorpio. Isn't that interesting? You know, that transition, the transformation that's happening in the connection. Let me see. I think she's feeling more than she wishes to feel, and she probably wants to give others a chance because she's not ready for anything more. Possibly, you know, it could possibly be that. But the Death card also is making way for some changes in the connection. So a lot of these changes perhaps falls on Midori to be able to make that, you know, because this is also giving you guys the opportunity to maybe end one way of interacting with each other, to be able to see the connection in a different light. And then we do have the Judgment card right here, that awakening. You know, isn't that interesting? Because I feel that Midori would have to go through that awakening in order to decide to be able to look at all of these options and realize that you guys can ultimately find your way to each other. So I feel communication will eventually come. I think it's going to still find its way back. And then we do have the Lovers card right here. So here we are again with the choices. Okay. Choices and then choices. So it comes down to Midori being able to choose and choosing you. Interestingly enough, you know, you both have your own free will. Everybody does. The Lovers card represents you. The Lovers card could represent your own Gemini energy. And it really does fall on both people to decide, okay, we can make a go of this and see where it could land. But the potential certainly is coming through here, that the chemistry, the intensity of the connection, it's here. It is here. And look at that, 6 of Swords. So you guys will transition away from whatever is going on here and the stagnancy in the relationship and why things don't seem to be moving, you know, because this right here also representing a transition of moving on, moving forward once those decisions have been made. And then here's the progress that can be made as well, and looking towards the future. And here we are with the Sun card. So you guys can still find happiness here. Let's see, I'm giving her space and letting her come to me. It's her birthday on November 1st. We'll be sending her a gift, but letting her be for now. I think that's actually a really good plan, Nancy. You know, just giving Midori the space that's necessary and needed, because she, at the end of the day, she needs to come to her own conclusions. And if you guys are truly meant to be, and we've got the Hierophant right there, 2 people who feel they are meant to be can still find happiness here. Okay, so that's what's coming through. This time I still feel it's got a lot of potential as to how this one can play out. Okay, so good luck on that one, and we can always do a follow-up check-in on the connection at a future live stream. All right, guys, her ex is a Gemini too, so I was wondering if she was still holding on to her. There's the possibility, of course, you know, because of this untouchable, lusting energy that we do see. But I really ultimately am feeling that there's a roadblock there, that it might not pan out into anything. So it's one of those things where Midori will have to come to her own conclusions, you know? Oh, so thank you so much, Nancy. I hope that helps out in the meantime. All right, guys, is there anyone else who is in need of guidance here this evening, or wherever you're watching from? It could be morning or afternoon, of course. All right, so not at the moment. If you're just now tuning in, guys, this is a Super Chat live stream, but we're also offering Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal for you to be able to obtain your own personal mini reading. And if you guys have watched these for a bit, you'll know that it doesn't just have to be about love and romance, although I do focus a lot on that. We've done readings on career. We've done readings on finances. I even did a reading for somebody focused on a loved one wanting a message from their relative. So we could take a look at all sorts of energies here. We can hang out for a few more minutes and see if there's anybody else who is in need of guidance. But, you know, if not, no big deal. We can definitely, you know, get together for a future live stream. We do them every week, and we just started doing them twice a day during the live stream days, just to be able to give folks the opportunity to get readings on a more convenient time frame. We just did them once on live stream days, and then folks were having to get up super early, especially those who were tuning in internationally, you know. So like I mentioned, we'll chill for maybe a couple minutes, you know, 2 to 3 minutes, and see if anyone else is interested in getting your own personal mini reading. That's what we're here for. And again, my daughter Cameron is the moderator, so feel free to ask us any questions if you have any. So if you're just now tuning in, I'm available for however long, but if we don't get any more requests, then we'll go ahead and cut it short this evening as far as being able to offer personal mini readings here, guys. So Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, and the Super Chat option is available. Any questions? Let us know. I think that's it, huh? For this evening. All right, guys. Did you have a question? No? Okay. So I think we'll go ahead and cut it short this evening, guys. I don't see any other requests in the comments. And then we'll, of course, go ahead and announce future dates and times. And again, from now on, we're going to be doing 2 sessions per live stream. Oh, let's do one for Norma just for fun. What's her current energy towards me? Absolutely. Let's do that. All right, Norma. Let's see. What deck am I drawn to for Norma? Give me 1 second here.
Bill?
No, we don't get it.
Okay. All right, Nancy, let's check Norma's energy. All right. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on Norma, Gemini, and Nancy, Gemini. What is the current energy? What is going on? Okay, here we go. We've got that Eternal card coming through, the heart and soul ties that bind. Wow. Let's see what else. You know, honestly, I feel that no matter where you guys have been on this journey, you guys will always, for some reason, have that bond, that connection. Did this not come through last time, the Clouds card, where there was shadow and light? Do you remember that one, Nancy? I think that came through. Was it your reading? I swear I saw this. That could represent some of the dark clouds that are looming over the connection because of the whole X situation there. Let's see what else here. Let's see what else. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on the connection between Norma. Yes, yes, absolutely. It did, huh? Okay. All right, let's see what else. Let's see. Let's see. What else do we need to know? Man, that's crazy. Crazy, but not really, you know? It's like the same energy. What else for Norma and Nancy? We have key, synchronicity, signs, and fate. And I kind of feel you hold the key as to whether or not this could even go anywhere. So let's grab some tarot and let's see what else we can pick up here. Let's grab some indications. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Nancy, Gemini, and Norma, Gemini. What else do we need to know here? And even Norma could be picking up off of certain signs tied to you, Nancy. because the connection is still there. And, you know, not to give you an indication that it could be a reconciliation in the future, but you never know. Been seeing so many synchronicities lately. Really? Oh my God. Maybe we can pull some angel numbers too. I'll do that. And I have a card flying. Give me 1 second. Oops. Okay. Look at this. We've got the Ace of Cups coming through. The deep connection is still here. Interesting. Look at this. We've got the Sun. Okay, so I feel, regardless of what's going on between the two of you, even though there's an X energy that we've seen in the past readings, there's this very warm feeling I feel that Norma still gets, and maybe you still get this when you think of each other, because at one point in time you guys made each other happy. There are certainly happy memories tied into this. Let's see what else. What else? What else, please? Angels and spirit guides. Focusing on Norma and Nancy, Gemini energy. So we do have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So there's this sense of loss now that's coming through, and the lack of stability. That makes sense for me. But it's interesting too that we've got the Devil card coming through. There's still this attachment that she has towards you, okay? And it could even be obsessive at times, but there's that attachment, you know, the eternal ties that bind, and we see that here, but it's also coming through with that shadow, and here's the shadow self reflected on that. So we can't ignore that one. And then we have the World card coming through. So it is a cycle that has completed. And it's totally up to whoever is in possession of this proverbial key to open up that door and re-explore where this could go. You know, because you've got the Ace of Cups with that fresh start. It's up to fate, perhaps, how this all unfolds. But it's not impossible, honestly. It's really not off the table. Yeah, the obsession, yes. It came through before. Really interesting. Okay, let me grab one more. And then we've got the Two of Cups right here. You know, so again, nothing's impossible that it could come back to this type of unity between the two of you. At one point in time, the compatibility certainly was there. The attraction, it's there. The love, you know, but it is being overshadowed by perhaps exes and the unhealthy attachment and the obsessiveness, you know, so that is still coming forward here. And basically it falls on Norma to be able to clear that energy. But she's feeling it. She's feeling the fact that, you know, you're not a part of her life right now in the 3D, but in the 5D, it's a whole different story there. I feel energetically you guys might still be feeling each other's vibe at this point in time. So that's what's coming through there, Nancy. Let's go ahead and grab some angel numbers here and see what else we can learn for the two of you. Give me 1 second. All right, since you have been seeing those angel numbers, let's see what other angel numbers can pop up. Angels and spirit guides, please. What else do we need to know here? Like boomerangs, no matter what we do, our connection is there. It comes back. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, let's grab some angel numbers here. Ooh, we've got 777. Maybe it's time for you to go to Vegas. So this one says, honor your shadow self. Oh, and let it reveal any hidden mysteries to you. A completion is near. Oh my. I mean, we all have our own shadows, I suppose. But certainly when it comes to Norma, she needs to honor her shadow self because that devil energy is there. You know, that obsessiveness, that shadow that we have picked up. Whoa. Okay, let's see what else. And that cycle that is completing, we did see that. 838, your angels are providing important information to you and your twin on the astral plane, okay? So maybe in the 5D, as I've mentioned, there could be something going on there. And astral travel, perhaps, where you're still picking up off of that energy, that vibe. Wow. Let's grab a couple more numbers here. Well, it's not 555, but we do have 55. Look at this. Reserve your right to say no. Enabling toxic behavior serves no one in the end. Oh my goodness. Wow. Bottom of the deck, we've got 2424. Be patient as your angels are working to reveal your life's purpose and mission to you. That's pretty cool stuff. I don't know. I'm being guided to get one more here. One more angel number. And then we have 1155. Don't take opinions personally. People can only understand things from their own level of perception. And it's so true. Everybody's got their own individual opinion and perception. You know, you can only see things from your standpoint, and Norma can only see things from her standpoint. But there's hopefully something in these messages that can convey what it is that you needed to hear at this point in time regarding this connection. And keep paying attention to the various angel numbers out there and what you're seeing. Like you mentioned, 555, 333, all of that stuff. So significant. All right, Nancy. So thank you again. As always, I hope that this offers you some guidance pertaining to the situation with Norma. Thank you as always. All right, guys. So if you're just now tuning in, this is giving you guys the opportunity to get your own personal mini reading. And let's see here. It is available through Superchat, of course, but we've also got the other options available down below. So that's PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. It is for a minimum of $9.99 for a mini reading like the one I just did for Nancy. Let's see. Wow, I do feel a powerful shift, like a purpose for myself is going to be revealed. Absolutely. So if that's something that you're really feeling, Nancy, go for it. You never know. All right, guys. So I think if we don't get any other requests, we'll go ahead and wrap it up for the evening. We're coming up to almost an hour. But of course, we're here for as long as we get any requests for personal mini readings. And again, they're for a minimum $9.99, which is definitely a lot more economical compared to hopping onto my website, because my mini readings on there, they start from 35 and up, I believe. So here on YouTube, I'm just happy to be able to offer you guys a much more economical version of those mini readings to at least give you a chance to get. Oh, thank you, Nancy. I appreciate it. You're so amazing. Thank you so much. You're just as amazing. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. All right, guys. So we'll go ahead and wrap it up for the night, and I'll go ahead and I will announce the next live stream that we'll be doing. And stick around for the general love readings that I will be posting in about, well, in a few days for the November love forecast. So that's it for now, guys. Thank you so very much to everybody who tuned in, kept us company. And Nancy, thank you again. And V, thank you very much for your request. Much appreciated. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. You guys take care. Good night.